It's a little wobbly, and good morning, everyone. My tripod was giving me trouble, but like I've always said, nothing's gonna stop me from being with you guys at 8 a.m. Nothing! Good morning, everyone. I hope your Thursday, April 12th is treating you wonderfully thus far. Got a little spring flowers. Oh, everything's shaking. Sorry, I don't want to make you seasick in the morning. We're not on the sea, we're on dry land here in Chicago. It is Veda video every day in April. We're doing a 30-day challenge. It is our 12th day. Congratulations to everybody who has been writing every single day thus far. If you haven't been writing, if you're just joining us, never too late, never too late. And also if you've been writing with us but dropped a few days, didn't make it, guess what? Forgive yourself. Writing a little bit, even if it's not every day, is more than you were probably writing before, so high fives to your dang self. I am doing more traveling. Wah, wah, wah. It's nothing glamorous. I'm just doing stand-up this weekend in it's a local place. So I'm not going super far, but I will be staying in a hotel, motel, who knows, for a couple days. So I want to talk about sacred space in writing, which I kind of never paid attention to, right? I was somebody who could just like sleep anywhere, write anywhere. You know, I'm just a real like old school hobo. Got a stick and a bandana and I could just go anywhere. But I took a class last year with Michael McCarthy here in Chicago. I took it at Annoyance and at IO. And he's very open and transparent that he's also in the program. And sacred space is very important to him and really helped him in his writing process. Good morning! So I, whoa. Getting very distracted by the live comments, sorry. I'm trying to stay focused. Oh, hi! Word of the day, thus. Oh, thanks, Miss Kane. Ms. Kane. Oh my gosh, you guys, my brain is funky and I need to not be so funky. So, sacred spaces. They're very important to some writers, and as I said, they weren't very important to me, but taking these classes with Michael McCarthy, who really focuses on like ritual, like time, and also space, and how getting into that daily practice of really making your space a part of your process can help some people. And I'm kind of interested. Oh my gosh, Mary Z, you made it for the morning. She's a night writer, which sounds like night rider. Glad that you're here. I know I am very much like a dog and a squirrel with the shiny objects. Okay, so sacred spaces. I'm kind of fascinated by them. Also, I mentioned yesterday The War of Art, which is a book that I really like, and he values space as well. I think a little bit differently. So when Michael McCarthy was talking about space, it was very much like an office. If you don't have one in your apartment or home, he suggests like renting one and like really making a space that is comfortable for you, whatever that means for your writing, whether it's color, whether it's order, you know, whether there's music, you know, making it yours and taking the time to make that space yours before you write. Whereas I feel like The War of Art, that Stephen, we're on a first name basis, even though I never met him, he seems more like routine. Like he has like a cardigan in a specific spot and he has like almost like trinkets on his computer to help him out. And I was thinking, what is my sacred space? What is my, you know, almost like a ritual that helps me? And I don't know if I actually have one. And I think, you know, because I've always been traveling, I'm very mobile, you know, whether I'm even just simply taking the CTA or I'm in a coffee shop before a show or before class, like, I never wanted to be sort of tied down to a space because I wanted to be able to create anywhere. But I wonder sometimes if that flexibility also makes my habit harder to create or stick to. So what I think I'm going to try to focus on, you know, maybe not just today, but like keep it in my noodle a little bit, and maybe let me know if you try it as well, as far as like what your space is, or what your, you know, I don't want to call them trinkets, but what your like lucky pieces of material are. I don't know. I think it's my pen. Like I have very specific pens that I need to use. Hold on, let me try to find some because I have them all over the place here. But there are like 2 pens that I use, and I feel like if I don't have the pen, it's not like I don't write, but I just, you know, I just kind of do a twitch. But yeah, I love these Sharpie fine tip guys. Oh, look at me, I'm a beauty blogger. I like these, and I also like the Uniball Signo, that one. I like this one. Sometimes it's a little too bleedy. So I don't love that. And then there's like a G7. Where are you? Where are you? Yeah, the Pilot G207. Can you even believe I remembered it? But I always use these three pens. And I like black pens more than like blue. And then I really like to use only orange and pink highlights. So sometimes when I'm writing jokes, I free write, and then I'll have these highlights and I'll go through them like, that's a punchline, that's a good setup, the rest of it is garbage. So I feel like this is maybe, the right pen always helps. And good morning, Jennifer. Yeah, I feel like this is really my only ritual. Now, when I was doing, Janet Kane loves the Pilots too. All right, Pilot. Like, this is American Idol. Vote for your favorite pen. Oh, what am I, Simon Cowell? You garbage. I don't know. So yeah, I feel like that's it, but I'm interested to know what you guys think of sacred space. Because the other thing that, on the negative side of the sacred space, sometimes I think it's a procrastination tool. It's like, well, I'm not in my space, so I can't write. Or like, oh, well, I don't have my artwork perfect on this office wall yet, so I can't write. I think that can sometimes be a trap. But like I said, it's not something that's as important to me as it is for other people. And I'm just kind of curious about what you, the community, thinks about sacred space and creativity. Yeah, and maybe the space is really just a frame of mind. Whoa, getting deep here at, what time is it? 8:07 in the morning. But maybe it's like Thor, right? Like the hammer's not the hammer's been inside of you all the time. What? All right, I went from deep to dork real fast. So yeah, just let me know what you think about sacred space and how it helps or hinders your creativity. And I am going to continue to be writing, for this whole dang weekend out and about. Man, this camera's real shaky today. I apologize to that, my lovelies. So let's do this. Let's do a writing prompt for the day. Here's Jennifer. She's saying she has to keep her phone away from me. It's the social media that's not good for writing. Oh my gosh, you really make a really good point, Jennifer. As far as sacred spaces, you're so stinking right. Social media is a curse when it comes to that. As a matter of fact, and I've told my students this before, sometimes I lock myself in the bathroom with my phone outside, just sit on the toilet, not pooping, pants on, and just sit there, although sometimes I'm pooping. I just sit there and write, free write with no distractions, and I have to like physically move myself away from technology. So Jennifer, thank you for reminding me of that, because that is a really good one as far as like keeping distractions away in your space, whatever that space may be. So right on. Okay, let's do this. Writing prompt for the day. And again, per usual, you can do whatever the heck you want. This is just a suggestion to get you started in your 750 words for the day. So April 12th writing prompt is as follows. Dun, 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 dun. Your family pet starts talking to you. What is this Disney extravaganza? What exactly does he or she think is going on around here? Okay, so here we go. Your family pet, one more time, starts talking to you. What exactly does he or she think is going on around here? I will write it in the description box as well. The other thing is, if you're like, oh gosh, I don't have a family pet, so I can't write it, that means I don't have to write for the day. You're not out of the woods. Whatever, that easy. If you don't have a family pet, maybe you can do a houseplant. Maybe you can do like, some inanimate objects, whether it's like, what would your refrigerator say? What would, a painting on the wall say? Cool. So your family pet starts talking to you. What the heck does he or she think is going on around here? Right from that point of view, that would be a really fun exercise, I think. Also, another example of taking your writing outside of yourself. I know some of us were like getting the doldrums from, including myself, from like constantly writing internally. Maybe take it external to write from the point of view of your pet today, if you want. Oh my gosh, I'm having a great time. Thank you guys for sticking around. We're at day 12. Do you know what that means? We're almost halfway done. I could feel it. I could feel our goals in my grasp. Woo! So keep on being awesome. Keep on being creative. Keep on being your wonderful selves. Hope your to-do list, you just smash it today. That even if you're feeling sleepy, which I am today, you just keep pushing through. Because remember, if we keep pushing through, that's when we become awesome. Okay, thanks everybody for swinging by this morning on the live. Sorry, I was very squirrel extra today. I will try to be more focused. Can you tell I haven't been meditating? Maybe I'll do that longer this weekend so I'm more chill for you guys. All right, have a sweet day. Love your faces. Bye-bye. Okay, bye.